can either admit that I am your girlfriend, or you can go.
You think I'll always take you back, next Tempest.
Today at noon on UPN 13.
His black sheep brother gave her comfort. See how your tips revealed his true colors on the next America's Most Wanted Final Justice.
Tonight at 11 on UPN 13.
Today on Jenny Jones. Her family disowned her because of her black fiancé.
Don't respect anything I can't understand.
Now we're bringing them together.
I just don't approve for lifestyle.
My lifestyle? What is my lifestyle? Because he's black?
But not without conflict.
He takes care of me. What do you do? What have you done for me?
Racial barriers still exist.
Are the children a problem because she has biracial children?
They aren't black, they aren't white.
Still fighting interracial differences on Jenny Jones.
About to reunite a woman with her father and her brother. Susan has not seen her father or brother in over 10 years. They have refused to have a relationship with her because she's living with and plans to marry a black man. They'll also be meeting Susan's black fiancé and the father of her children for the first time today. You got a lot going on today. You haven't seen your brother in, what, 13 years?
Yeah, 13. It's been 13 years.
Why is he so angry?
Because that's the way he was raised. He was... my father raised him, and my father's very racial. And I didn't know my father was going to be here, but obviously he is by what you
haven't
said.
seen him in 10 years, too?
No, I haven't seen him.
And they've never met him, your fiancé?
Oh, no.
You've lost your family over this.
Well, I've lost them. I mean, I have my,
your
my
other
mother
part of your
and
family,
stuff.
but you must miss your dad and your brother.
I don't necessarily miss my dad, but I miss my brother a lot. My dad didn't really raise me. But
your brother's about to come out, and you haven't seen him in 13 years.
Yeah.
Well, he's right backstage. Perry, come on out and say hi. You were both teenagers the last time you saw each other.
Oh, no, we were younger than... Yeah, well, we were about teenagers.
You're 24, Susan.
Yeah.
Perry, you're 28.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it like seeing your sister after all these years?
She looks pretty good.
Have you missed her?
Oh, a little.
There was no hug, you didn't want to hug or nothing, huh?
Not yet.
Where were you raised at, in a barn or something?
Plant City, Florida.
I mean, when do you get out calling people? You know, this is nuts. I mean, happens. It's not so unusual. You've heard this before.
Well,
you've seen these kind of people before.
No one has ever come to my face and said that. You need to get into the 90s, pal. This is not 1940, not 1920. This is the 90s.
I don't necessarily blame him for his views because you...
Maybe we don't even know what his views are. What do you feel, Perry? What do you feel? Why do you have the hatred towards black people?
It's not necessarily a hatred toward them. They can do whatever the hell they want to do as long as it don't involve me and my family.
What about your sister? That's your sister. What you have to do is realize that people are people, regardless.
Even if you... Yeah. Even if you choose to be a racist or whatever, can't you still love and accept your sister?
I don't know yet.
Once you meet Michael, because he is backstage, and what if he turns out to be a pretty nice guy, Perry? Do you think you might come around and start to try to accept this relationship?
As far as accepting it goes, I got no choice.
That's right. He sure don't, because I'm not finding anybody else.
Susan, I think you say you blame your dad because obviously children learn by example, and you say your dad is why Perry feels the way he does.
My father? Yes, he is.
You haven't seen him in...
I haven't seen him in a long time, and
okay.
I mean, I know it sounds mean, but I have nothing for him.
You have no feelings for your dad?
I have a dad, and he's not the one.
You have a stepdad?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's have Tom join us. Tom, come on out, please. You didn't even look at your dad.
I don't want to look at him. He has never, ever been there for me. He has never never been there for me. And as far as I'm concerned, he could walk off the stage right now, and it would be fine with me. This right here is why I came. I came to have a relationship with my brother. I don't even want my kids. My kids have a grandfather.
Do you want a relationship with your daughter, Tom?
Well, I would like to have.
Yeah, he would like to have.
What's stopping you?
Yeah,
thank you. I just don't approve for a lifestyle.
My lifestyle? What is my lifestyle? Because he's black? He has a job. He has a job, okay? He takes care of me. What do you do? What have you done for me? Nothing.
That's right. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. I haven't done anything for her.
That's right. You sure ain't.
And there has been times that she's called me and she's asked for my help, and I could have done something.
And you didn't.
But I didn't.
Because of your hatred?
No. Well, in a sense, I suppose.
Is it because? Are the children a problem because she has biracial children?
You know,
I wish he would say that they are.
I can't.
Have you ever seen your grandchildren?
No, I haven't.
No, and he's not going to.
These kids, they aren't black, they aren't white. You know.
But they are human.
Mixed. Now, what is good?
They're still people.
I feel so bad
They're
for
still
these children because it's so hard when they come up.
Wait a minute. Why should you even worry about how my kids come up? My kids are happy.
No, not only your children, Susan. You know, you aren't the first white person to ever have a black kid or a black woman.
You know what, Tom? Let me just. Are there any biracial children in the audience? Anyone from biracial family? Are you? Stand up for a second. Has it been hard for you? Is he right? Is it very difficult?
I married a black man, and I'm pregnant right now with a black child, and I have two at home. My father accepted this.
Stand up.
He accepted it, and if you can't accept it, you got a problem.
One second. You want to say something to Tom? Yeah.
Tom, you got to learn to get along. This is the 90s. That old stuff way back, I went through that a long time ago. I went through that. And I accepted it. And I accept you. And you're over 21. You do what you want to do.
Oh, I'm good.
Run you.
Jenny, so my son, about the kids, about you asking about, my son is in 2nd grade, and all of my kids, none of them have run into any problems. No, you know, and as far as he goes, he knows nothing about raising a mixed child. So I don't know how he can say what he thinks. He didn't even raise his own child. How can he tell me how to raise mine?
Let's take a break. When we come back from break, Perry, you have never met Michael. Tom, you've never met him. He'll be out here, and you'll get to meet him face-to-face right after this.